Hello, welcome back to Retro 70s Kid. This week I'm doing a big box of 80s, 90s action figures. A friend of mine cleared out his storage space and came across this old wine box full of these figures that were his childhood toys. And he popped over and asked if I would be interested in having a look and showing them, and I said of course. So here they are. I have sorted through them all and tried to put the weapons with the right ones and make sure they're a complete, sets and that, which there isn't all. Some of them there are, but there's a lot of stuff in here which I'm not showing you because they're not as interesting. A lot of tape, but there's a lot of weapons which don't go with any of these figures. I did a lot of research today to try and make sure they had the right weapons, so I don't know what they go to. So, but what we have got is a whole heap of 90s Kenner Alien Predator action figures. These are great. That's a 93 cracked Tusk Predator figure, and actually his mask comes off. And that's his gun on his shoulder. And that does, I don't know if this brings, oh yeah, that works, that fires out. There we go. So I think that was everything he came with. And this one is a clan leader. Oh, sorry, there you go. I don't know what these long tentacle things are, but this one's about to break off. And I really don't want, I'm going to leave it. See how it's going to break? I didn't do that, Jacob. But he's got his weapon there. There is some sort of action at the back. And I just don't know. I'm trying to move it. Maybe it's got something to do. Oh, the tentacles! Okay, it moves the tentacles. So that's what that does. So that's the clan leader. And then we've got, on the alien side of it, a Ripley with her flamethrower. There is some sort of action. There we go, you turn her and the flame, oh, I thought the flame did something. Yeah, there you go. Shh. That's her with her flamethrower, that's the only weapon she came with. And this is Bishop, the android. Looks a bit different than the movie version. This is his Gatling gun. The two little handholds are broken off. He would usually hold it like Ripley. And he has see his kind of robotic skull. And he's got an action where I'm not sure if this is the right way to do it, but he has like exploding action or something. I don't know what you press to pop that off, but that's what it looks like. So it's Bishop. And there's these couple of these aliens came with the little face huggers, aren't they cute? Pop them on the head. I think they're amazing. Stick them on your finger. Oh look, you wear them like rings, a fashion accessory. Yes. Now, this one here is a xenomorph that is a gorilla one, like it's come out of a gorilla. Now he's got a soft head, but I don't know what he does. Ah, okay. These things at the back. You push them and it makes his gorilla arms go. Kind of. You get the idea. So that's his action, his gorilla one. And I'm not sure what this one is. I thought it was the bull one, but it's not. The bull is in more of a crouching stance. But this is really cool. It kind of almost looks like a queen, but I don't believe it's the queen. But I think what he did, he's poured glue all down here to look like the sticky stuff, because look, it just peels off. Good on you, Jacob. Well, I really hope it's glue.
Well, that's good.
So he's, I like that figure, that's a really nice one. I used to have some of these back in the day when these came out, but I sold mine a few years ago. And I also had the loader, Ripley's power loader, but I didn't have the Ripley to go with it at the time. And I sold that, I wish I didn't now. Yeah, he's got a soft thing on his back which blows air, but I don't know what. Usually it shoots the fangs out, but I don't really know what it's supposed to do. It's just another weapon for, I think, Bishop. And this one, which I think he's painted, but it's an exploding head, exploding body. Let me quickly put it together. That's his chest cavity. Which way? That way. Now it's not going to stay together, but he has painted it. Why, I don't know. So I'm going to hold it together while you get a good sort of, like, sorry, that's the way I've got to hold it so it stays together. I like his tail. But then you press something and it's supposed to, like, explode. So that's the exploding alien. And these are just some cards that came with it. That's the Ripley, Space Marine, Lieutenant, some information of her. And that's the Gorilla Alien with Face Hugger card, the blue one. We never saw these in any of the movies, of course, but it's great. I like the use of imagination. Now, also we have, this is a 1981 Hasbro Tekara Transformer. Couldn't work out which one it is. Oh, it comes with this as well. Where does it go? It pops in the top. Ah, there we go, thank you. I'm getting help here, thank you. See, when Transformers came out, I was in high school, so I missed out on all this sort of thing in He-Man. That wasn't my thing, because I was a young adult. But anyway, that's it as the vehicle. And he's going to take it away and transform it into the Transformer. And come back later. Now in this bag, we have an ET from Czechoslovakia. He's missing his finger. He did, his batteries are in his leg, but I tried putting batteries in and he doesn't work. So that's just a nice display piece. I do have some ETs myself. And this is a 1993 Last Action Hero Undercover Jake. So see, it looks like Arnie. I don't know, look at that. That jacket looks a bit sus to me.
Yeah, it does actually.
Imagine seeing him in a dark park or something. Like you think,
you're gonna be scared just by the
run
shadow.
away, run away. But you're pushing his legs together. And of course it doesn't work. And you push his legs together. And his arms pop up and he's got these cuffs on. Haven't seen the movie in years, so I can't remember actually the sequence of events, but they come off. So that's pretty cool. I haven't seen a Last Action Hero figure in person, the first one. And I tried looking up this guy. I don't know what he is or who he's from. The only markings on his body is Reboot 95. And I tried googling it and I couldn't find anything. But his mouth just does that. Oh, lovely. Thank you. We have the finished 1981 Transformer. If you know who this guy is, please leave a comment. Oh, I like that. Let me know. That's really cool. Thank you very much.
No worries.
See, it must be like, because you're like an 80s kid, so it must be like a thing, like it's just in the blood.
Yeah, I think so, but...
You know, you come with pre-programmed Transformer sort of information.
Pretty much, yes.
So that's from 81, that might be worth some money. If I just knew who it was, I could look it up. But it doesn't say, but anyway, that's him. And this figure is 1996 Independence Day Thomas J. Whitmore, who played the president. There we go. Now he's got almost everything. He's got his Kevlar vest, flight helmet, pistol. So let's take his really cool helmet off. And it does look like, I can't think of his name from Independence Day. And his Kevlar front bit doesn't quite fit on anymore into that, but you can take that off. That's his really cool missile launcher. Oh, it works. And there's two missiles. And that comes off. And then just got the cool figure, and you can put a gun in his hand. He's supposed to come with a machine gun, but I couldn't find one in that whole thing of weapons, but there was two of these pistols. And that's a really nice little pistol. So that's the Thomas J. Whitmore Independence Day action figure. I do have some of the aliens myself, but I've been missing these. I don't have any of these. So they'd be nice to come across one day to go with the aliens. That would be episode such and such. We might put it in a link. And this is, do you remember these? 1992 Bluebird Mighty Mask playset. It's like the Mighty Max Monster headline. And these things, like Polly Pocket. And they open up to a little, cute little playset. There's that creature. This, what is that, a wasp or something? And he's sort of, it is like a wasp, or bee, you know how they, zzz, something nasty. And there's the original little action figure guy. Does he come off? He seems to be, oh yeah. Look at that. Can you see it against that white? Maybe I'll do this. So that's complete. This was the boys' line of the Polly Pockets that they brought out later. Very detailed. But when they re-released the Polly Pockets a couple of years ago, that was most disappointing. They weren't very good at all. I thought they could have done a lot better. So that's a whole little world in itself. That you can just lock away, take on holidays with you, and then, thank you. And it's back again. Ta-da! Never heard of these before, but he's even cut out, luckily, some of the backing board. And these are Ghost Battalion. And there's a little comic strip on the back. This would have been the box. That would have been the front, but he's cut it up. And I think there was something very similar called Skeletal Warriors, or Skeleton Warriors, something like that. And there's heaps. And he's cut out all these little character cards. That shows you some of the figures with their accessories. How interesting that I used to do this. I've got stuff cut up like this from my original Star Wars cards. And let's show you some of the guys. This is some of the weapons I managed to find. And these are all individual characters. They're rather morbid. So do you remember having these? Do you remember seeing them on the shelves? Jacob obviously liked them. To have so many of them. They're probably in the clearance bin. That's one of the weapons. There's something else. So I thought they were really cool. Considering no two are the same unless you've got doubles. See, those two look similar, but they're not. Yeah, they're really cool. And then, moving on to the Cause. Is that pronounced the Cause or the Corpse?
Corpse.
The Corpse, okay. The Cause is an Irish girl group, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. The Corpse is more something military.
And this guy this is from the G.I. Joe line, and he is 1986 Flashfire. And that's his card. No, that's the wrong way around. He doesn't have any of his weapons with him, but a really cool mid-80s G.I. Joe action figure. Only one. He must have had two. He must have had Whipsaw, but there was no Whipsaw in there. But anyway, that's cool. And he's three of these little guys. They've got 5 points of articulation, and they're just cute little stocky army men. Who again seem to be separate characters. If you look at their faces, they're different. So I tried to look these up, and there's nothing on them, but they're 80s or 90s. I'm presuming 90s. Because these, did I say what these are from? Ghost Battalion are from 1995 Jasman. Yep. And last but not least, three tiny little Transformers. I don't know what they're from because they've got these funny pegs in this weird spot there. And then that one's at his chest, but they kind of just fold out like that. And that's the other one. So they're tiny little Transformers. I don't know what from. But obviously 80s, I'm guessing. And there must have been more to them. So yeah, thank you Jacob for letting me show everybody these lovely childhood figures. Let me know if you had any in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And join me next time very soon for maybe Waterworld, we'll see. Thank you and good night.